beauties, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I am in like a super funky mood today. I had a huge cup of coffee once again, so I'm kind of like wired and ready to go. And so I really wanted to share with you guys my experience dyeing my hair. I did do my hair yesterday and I was using this L'Oreal Paris new Smokey Lavender hair color, and I really wanted to like let you guys know and do maybe like a little review on this because I had quite an experience with this hair color. And as far as I know, this hair color has been out for quite some time. I actually got this box right before Christmas. I was gonna do my hair, like super cute, super fancy, but I kind of ran out of time. I didn't have enough time to do my hair. And so I redid my hair yesterday, and oh boy, let me tell you guys. Okay, so first off, for those of you who have been watching my channel, you guys know that I usually like tone down my hair because I have like blonde highlights now. Or blonde like tips with conditioner and like purple tones of like hair dye, and I usually, you know, dilute it to get like more of like a pastel color or to just tone down the like yellows and golds out of my hair. And so that's what I usually do. So even though my hair is bleached, it's not really damaging when I do tone it or color it, you know, lavender or purple or just get the like tones out. So it's not damaging because I use like conditioner, hair conditioner with a little bit of dye, kind of just using it as a conditioning treatment. And so when I saw this at the store, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like a perfect, really beautiful shade of lavender, and it says it's a Smokey Pastel Lavender. And so I really love the shade, and I was like, oh my gosh, my hair is lighter now at the ends. Let me go ahead and buy it and see what it's like. And on the packaging right here, it does show you like the transformation that's going to occur depending on what or like how light your hair color is or what color your hair is. And my hair was actually like way darker than this color, especially because my ends were lighter, but like my roots and like, you know, I had like dark ashy blonde or light brown roots and like bottoms of my hair. And so I was like, I hope I get something similar to this shade because it'd be really, really beautiful. And so I actually go ahead and apply it. There's like 3 tubes. One is a little bottle. I wish I would have kept it for you guys, but one, it's kind of just like if you have ever done like a box hair dye, it's kind of pretty much just like it. So it comes with one little bottle that has, you know, like the first treatment, then it has like a little squeezy tube as number 2. You put the squeezy tube in the first bottle and then you shake it up really well, and then it has like a 3rd tube of like conditioning. Or like a conditioner right after you keep it in your hair. The instructions do say to kind of, depending on what you're doing, to keep it either for 20 minutes for like a root touch up, or I think up to like 40 minutes, and I think I held it in my hair for about 45 minutes. Now, since I do tone and like dye my hair usually with just conditioner and really a couple drops of dye, I kid you not, crying because the scent of this is so strong. I'm like, this can't be like, first of all, really like healthy for your hair, and second of all, it can't be just, you know, like hair dye. It had to have like some kind of chemical composition to lighten your hair a little bit. This scent of it, I kid you not, was like making me tear up, and because I had it like all over my hair, I started from the tips and then it kind of went in and put it in throughout my whole head. It was so strong, like my eyes were literally tearing up because I couldn't take it. You inhale it and it's like such a pungent, like strong, burning scent that you can't even breathe. I had to like turn on the fans in the whole like house. I was also trying to like relocate rooms so like the air is fresher. You know, like while I was putting it on, it was just such an experience because like I don't really deal with like super strong, you know, like hair dyes, and I feel like it was even worse than just like bleaching your hair, because I've bleached my hair before. You know, from Sally's, I got the 2 little, you know, like powder and, you know, just bleach, and I've bleached my hair before. So it wasn't that it was, you know, that I've never had, you know, that kind of sensation of like the strong, like ammonia scent, but this one was so like so strong. And since I do have darker roots, I was like, it's not gonna dye my darker roots, right? Because like from the packaging, you know, your hair has to be this light to get like any type of color. And so I was super careless about placing the dye like closer to my scalp and where my roots are. And then as soon as I put it in, I put like a little plastic bag over my head because I could not take the scent. And so I left it on for about maybe like 45 minutes or so. So it had like enough time to actually do whatever it needed to do. And then when I rinsed it out and I was towel drying it, I noticed in the mirror, like, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see, but closer to my roots, it actually like bleached my natural hair color and made them like kind of more of like a copper orangish tone. And so at first I completely freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, like what have I done in my hair, you know, where the scalp is? I guess it had to have like some type of bleaching component in the dye because it literally like dyed my darker, you know, roots. And so I blue dried my hair, I kind of brushed it through, and I was like, okay, it's not gonna be that bad. And it wasn't bad, and I absolutely like love the shade of lavender and purple that it gave me. I think that it definitely is darker because my hair wasn't as blonde as, you know, they intend for it to be, but that's okay. The only thing besides like the strong scent when you put it on and actually get it bleached or done or colored is the fact that like your hair smells that similar way after you rinse it out. Like even today, I can still smell the dye. And so getting this color, even though it's like so nice and light, this is what kind of turned out to be, and this is the shade. And don't get me wrong, I do really like it. It's really nice, it's really different, but those are some like pointers and tips from me to you if you are thinking of ever like dyeing your hair with one of these like pastel colors, or even doing like a little highlight, whatever. That's my experience with it, and I think it was like under $9 at Walmart, so it's not, you know, anything outrageously expensive. And it did give me like a really nice shade of lavender, which is really nice because it is a little bit more smoky. So it's not like vibrant and neon and crazy. It's more like toned down and ashy and smoky, and I'm sure it's gonna wash out with a couple more washes as well. And so that's my experience using this like L'Oreal hair dye. If you guys have ever used any hair dyes from L'Oreal, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of this because I actually really like it. I feel like it's only gonna get better once I like keep washing it because it's gonna get lighter and lighter and more pastel like. So we'll see about that. I am filming like a ColourPop lipstick declutter, so definitely stay tuned because I'm going to be posting that within the next week, probably not this weekend. And also, one last thing, if you guys are wondering what's on my lips, I'm wearing the Maybelline Matte. This is their nude collection in the shade Raw Chocolate. It's a really nice, like, brownish type of nude that's matte. Really great formula from the drugstore. And on my eyes, to match my crazy hair color, I'm wearing a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. This is in the shade Prickly Pear. And it's like a lavender, but it has, like, micro specks of, like, gold glitter. I absolutely love this. This is one of my favorite like Super Shock shadows by far from ColourPop, and so that's what's on my face right now. And I also just posted a February giveaway, so I will go ahead and link that below. And so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Lots of love from me to you. Stay happy, stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Lots of love. Bye. Mwah.